At least the kittens that aren't on the table at the moment, so...
They're too busy trying to maul each other.
So I'm now smashing it in terms of how many guys I've got on the board, but I don't have a lot of actions for next turn.
I feel like you just... How many... You just got 6, so you just got more than...
The starting number.
Yeah.
But again, it doesn't help at this point.
Yeah, I suppose the key is to control the territory when it activates, right?
Correct.
Ah, that's the art.
So remember, the beetle's going to move to the next highest number.
At the end of every round.
At the end of every round. So it's going to go 8, 14, so on and so forth. So you can plan ahead by... you can plan ahead by putting guys in at a point where the beetle would activate it.
Kittens causing anarchy.
And so does the beetle move before or after you resolve founded guilds?
After.
After.
Yeah. In fact, it's the start of the round, I believe.
Right. Okay.
So we're actually on turn 1 as well. Worth putting that in there.
So, Danny, what's your strategy?
I have
Get points.
No idea. Oh,
Yeah,
so-
correct. There's a lot of things going on now.
Control the guilds! Score the
For your
points!
first game, we're probably not going to really know what's going on, but
If you came here for elite strategies, I'm sorry.
but once we've mastered this game, next game we will knock it out of the park. Yeah, I don't know what's a good score. I don't know where you can end up. So
Well, it seems the scoring chart goes up to 60.
60, yeah.
So, let's go for 60.
but sometimes some games go around twice.
Yeah, what were we playing the other day? It was Isle of Skye, and Michael was like, my friend Michael was like, we'll never get around this tracker. They've made it way too big. And then the first time we played, we got around the tracker, like 1.5 times. In fact, usually, if anything, the trackers are typically too small. So really,
Correct.
Barry, if we're not achieving 60, then...
Yes, I would think 60 should be
I mean,
possible.
what are we even doing playing board games on YouTube, right?
I'm not playing board games on YouTube. What? Where do these cameras come from?
Right, well, I feel like all of my cards kind of do the same thing, so I'm sort of being railroaded into strategy here. So I'm just going to go with it.
Yep.
I feel like fate has determined what my course of action will be. So this is first and second?
First and second, yeah.
So first is you get an extra mayoral card, and second is you get 3 victory points.
Yes.
And you also get 2 people?
No, so let me check. I think you have to send 2 people away. Maybe you do get some of your guys back. Can I have the rule book over?
Because I feel like this is indicating you need 3, right?
Yeah, I think when there's 3 there, that's when it triggers, and 2 of the first players goes away. And
So the
one
minute
of
you get 3 people there, it triggers.
during the resolution of the growth phase, so every third round.
Got it.
But let me just double check on that one. Yeah, the players who gain the reward are required to return tiles to the general supply. Okay. So yeah,
Meatballs too.
if you win, so this will trigger on 3. If you're the first player,
So it'll trigger
lose
on
to-
3 if during growth, if there's 3.
Yes,
So if there was 2 during growth, it wouldn't trigger.
correct.
And then of the 3, first player would have to put 2 back to the supply, and second player would have to put 1 back to the supply.
I believe that's correct, but let me just double check on that one.
Also, follow-up question: how do we track victory points? Oh, right, yeah, we're on the tracker.
we discussed this.
We just talked about this.
Right.
Okay.
Special
So
moves.
I think this seems like a plan.
Danny, can the camera see what you're playing?
Yes,
Can it-
I'll
Okay,
play it out. So
just make sure you can see it
Yep.
on the camera.
So, this card, I have no idea what it's going to do. So I'm just going to use that for the
It's
gold.
money.
And I'm going to use that to pay for this action. And what this one's going to let me do is it's each time
You move a man.
I move a man, I can move another man as
Uh-huh.
well.
Ah, very good.
I'm then
The double
going
move.
to
I don't get any of those,
use-
Barry.
Well, where are you going to go is the question.
So I'm going to use this one for
Yep.
movement.
So as you move to any yellow.
And I'm going to go So moving 2 because of this.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to go up to the Ploughman and Foresters.
Mm-hmm.
And then...
And then
And then I'm going to play this one
second yellow.
as... How am I going to do this?
I forgot what voting is.
Voting is just counting up whether you've got enough to activate and boost first and second. So voting's not really voting, and negotiation's not really negotiation.
Voting happens at the end of every round.
Correct.
Yep.
Yeah, for a 3 and 4 player game. Every second round for a 2-player game.
But the plantation only happens in growth.
Correct. And I don't think you need 3 there. I think it's just whoever's got the most.
So what does that 3 icon mean?
Unsure.
I'll take this.
You can have that.
Have a scan while you and Danny.
Moving any more fellas?
This is what I'm trying to think. Should have paid more attention to my cards.
I believe that is a big part of the game.
It does appear to be.
Now you've also got to anticipate where Mike's going to go on his turn.
Right, so I think this is simply indicating that they move back to the supply.
Supply it.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Just stick it under the cheat sheet or something. The 3 meeples means nothing.
That there's 3 means nothing. It
Yeah.
simply indicates that this is the supply and not anywhere else. So Danny's getting in on the Plowmen and Foresters Guild. Upside down. And
Yes.
yield text.
But, I mean, that gets him 2 meeples when he wins it, or 2 liverymen. So he leaves 1 there, that meeple will become the guild master.
He's trying to get into competition with Spawning Green.
Uh-huh. Now the guild master provides, I believe, a +1 bonus to all orthogonally adjacent tiles.
In terms of population.
Yeah,
Ooh, that's goose.
I think so. Anyway, better chuck me the rules back.
Cha! Meanwhile,
Okay, I'm going to do this because this way I can play all of my cards, and that's obviously how you win.
Yeah, but
yeah, cycle
You
through your
only need
hand
2
as
for
much
last
as
time, right?
possible.
Yeah. So I'm going to play this one as a cost of 0, and this is going to move the beetle to an unfounded, unresolved purple tile. We'll say the Spectacles Makers.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to go set up Specsavers. And then
Bye bye, Beetle.
take a new random tile and put it into play anywhere orthogonally adjacent to an existing outside tile. Place and then put a random second place token on it.
Yep.
So I need a random tile.
Now they're shuffled, so
Okay, dokie. And this one can go. Well, this is an interesting tile. I'll let someone else work out what that does. And that can go.
There's a ton of iconography here. I don't know what it does.
so there's so many.
I'm just gonna, because it's close, I'm just gonna put it there.
Oh, damn it. There's all these things I want to do, you
And a
guys.
second place token.
And a second place token on
There you
there.
go. It's only worth 1 victory point. And then
And then
I need more
I'm going
cards.
to play this one, but just for movement. So purple movement. And this is still in play, so it means I can move 2.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just going to go off over to Specsavers.
So at the moment you're claiming 2 guilds.
It certainly seems that way,
Mhm.
and I'm not going to play my last card
Alright.
after all.
So discard all the things you played,
All of that.
and then you'll get 2 replacements.
Oh my god, you guys, it's time to get Theriath.
So the discard pile is
Just that face up one there, and
Oop.
2 replacements.
1, 2.
It's not very many
I
cards,
can't find
Danny.
what a guildmaster actually does, but I know he does something. I will continue reading.
Right. So, oh, damn it, Danny. I've got all these things, and I wanted to do them. And you've spoiled that.